Hello everybody, welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. My name's Colleen and today we're going to be touring the island of Lumi, as you can see here. I'm just quickly going through the villagers while I do my little intro. But as mentioned in my previous video, if you have seen that, this is a second island that's done by Sarah, or ACNH Isla Rosa on Twitter. And then I have the Instagram linked as well. But we had two dream addresses to look at, and this one is a celestial garden theme, as you can see, and it's placed in the winter, or set in the winter, I should say. There's tons of nova lights and crescent chairs, and even the star, I think they're just called star clocks, are placed around the island, just turned around backwards. And again, genius. Didn't figure out what that was for a little bit. Thought it was a mini version that I didn't know existed. Okay, so we're going to run through the plaza here. And I decided to just do the right side of the island first because I didn't know where to go. So I was pleasantly surprised when I ran through here and I saw this amazing train. Like, wait until you see how cool this looks. Like, with the hyacinth plants in there. Genius. I also just love when DAs are set with shooting stars. It's the best. Well, I guess I shouldn't say the best, but it's like, it's really up there, you know? Anyway, that's just so cool. And you're going to see so many cool custom designs here. I would highly recommend just visiting so that you can see them for yourself, because even though this video is about 27 minutes, I was on this island for an hour and a half running around just looking at everything. To make sure I didn't miss anything, but also because it's just also pretty. Like, look at the custom design on the cube light there. Like, it looks like a whole different item to me. And then again with the two little star clocks. See, like, from this angle, it doesn't look like the clock at all. And I didn't hear the ticking either, so I just thought it was a mini nova light. Which honestly, that would be a really cool item. Can we do that? Mr. Nintendo, please? Alright. So I accidentally went a little bit too far from the right side, and I almost ended up walking up to her house. But I just take a quick look at this pathway because it's gorgeous. And then I do revert back to where I was supposed to be going. And oh my gosh, wait until you see this house. It is like unreal. Of course, in the video I only go through it once, but in real life I went through it twice and took multiple pictures. This video really could have been very long. Okay, going back to where we were. Just all of those cutouts too, they all look so good. And like, this is just beautiful. Again, that custom design on those cube lights, and then that water, like the pond one that's underneath the plaza fountain, looks so cool. Just playing a little ditty. And I'm pretty sure it's star fragments in the water too, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like it. Like on the custom design, I mean. Even the square stones that are surrounding the fountain look like they look actually raised off of the ground. Just quality designs. I just can't stop staring at all of the glowing lights. Yeah, big surprise that I would like an island like this. It's like all of my favorite things. So now we're in front of the museum. And I really like what she did in front of this one because it's not like your regular straight path that goes up to it. It has the little bends, and then you have the statue in the middle with all of the flowers and the glowing the mushroom lamps, I meant to say. But it goes further to the right, and then a little bit, well, soon anyways, I'll show that it goes a little bit further to the left too. I just think it was a really, really cool use of the space. Don't the beaches just look amazing? I like the style of just using the color coordinated flowers and whatever else you used a lot of on the island, and then just covering the beaches in it. It's kind of genius. I know I've said that a lot, but I do mean it. Even one of my friends on Twitter was mentioning that she finds that it's hard to make the star fragments and those sorts of things like work in designs, and that this just looked unbelievable. So gotta love a good bridge picture. It might be surprising to hear for some people, but I really do love that this is placed in winter. I think it fits the theme super well. Me figuring out where I'm going. Just backtracking to the train, you know. Again, didn't want to miss anything, had to be thorough. So now's when I realized I didn't go all the way to the left in front of the museum, like on the pathing that I was mentioning before. So I go back down, I go through there. I also love the use of the caves in front of the waterfall like that. Looks so good. Plus the hyacinth lamps on the columns too. Ugh, amazing. I think I ended up recording. Oh yeah, it's in the video. Yes, I ended up recording a little bit of a video here. So hope you enjoyed that little moment. Anyway, I do love that pathing and all of the glowing moss stools that are along it. So we're back to this gorgeous path. And we are now in front of her house. With Sasha up there too, of course. That line never fails to make me chuckle. Isn't that just incredible? Like, what? When I first saw this, like when she posted it on Twitter, I truly didn't think it was Animal Crossing at first. And this was much before I had asked to do the island tours or anything, but I definitely remember seeing it and just being blown away. And one would think that oh, well, that's a blocked-in house. You can't get in there. But you can, as you can see now that I just turned the camera that way. But you can get in there. And what's really funny is that her character got stuck in that area and was there the entire time I was touring. I checked back at another point near the end that's not in the video, and she was still there. So I think she got stuck. I just kind of got the luck of the draw where she, I don't know if the word is, if I should say spawned there, but she spawned there and she stayed there. But luckily I could get inside, so no issues. All right, so into the front room we go. And again, it's gorgeous. So we've got, just comparing to the last tour, I believe it's the same wallpaper, not walling, wallpaper, and flooring, which I absolutely love. Again, they're just so freaking good, and it's just incredible. Like, I truthfully don't fully remember where I was going with that, but I just love it. And the glowing moss garland, whatever it's called, should really learn the name of all of these items. And then the vines look so good put together. And then with the candles, and then again the clocks that are turned around, that I'm gonna say for the millionth time is genius. It's just genius. And for a little twist, we're gonna go to the right first, into this absolutely beautiful room. Absolutely love the wallpaper choices with the accent wall, and then you have the partition wall in front of it. Like, it looks so good. I also just love the elegant furniture. So naturally I love the chairs and the couch. But it just looks so fancy. Which of course it should be. I'm royalty, clearly. And here you can see me doing the thing that I've done a million times, that I know that it doesn't work. I try to sit down to get out of the frame for the picture, and out of embarrassment, I just cut it and went to the next room. So here's this beautiful spa bathroom. Let's talk about that custom design on the wall, because it looks amazing, number one. Number two, I totally thought it was an item in game that I didn't know about, like some sort of archway, until I think, yeah, once I started turning it, I was like, wait a minute, is that actually just, man, like, people are too talented, I swear. And there's that clock. I think that's actually when I figured it out. Because again, before that, I thought it was an item that I didn't know about. Isn't this throne room just amazing too? I got a real good picture of this the second time around, like without me in it, smirking, because that's what I end up doing. But it's just, like, it's just so well done. Plotting something, not sure what, but love that flooring too. Okie dokie. Now we go into the basement next, and it's just dreamy. I love the music choices too throughout the house. And I definitely use a video of this at the end because it was just too perfect. Had to take my opportunity. But yeah, just like it looks so cool. And the custom designs that are on the ground make it look so good too. Like it actually looks like everything is floating. But anyway, yeah, I sat there for a little bit just to soak it in. So I had to do a little bit of a cut. But here we are upstairs. Little living quarters. Well, more of a living space on the left side, and then you have the sleeping area on the right. And again, the custom designs on the walls are just so good. Like, it wasn't even registering as that to me when I was looking at it. It just seemed like it was a whole wallpaper by itself. Have to be very, very careful when taking pictures. And more of the elegant furniture, too. I guess those two things weren't super related. The ADHD kicked in for a second. I saw the elegant furniture, I got excited. But the bed, the dresser, and then the lamp. Another couch. One more little look. And we're off. All right. So we'll just squeeze out of here real quick. Take a last look because it's so pretty. I also was very satisfied that I don't actually know what that's called. The circle matched the moon is what happened. And it looked cool and I liked it. Okay, moving along. It just looks so good. I don't know what else to say because it just looks so good. It's just so cool. Like, this spot is just amazing. I know up here is a little dining space. Super cute. To the right you can see the camping area. More on that in a moment. For now we're going to run back really quickly because we noticed the crescent chair. Like all of the decorations on the cliff too, like that glowing moss boulder with the lamp on top of it looks so nice. Alright, so we keep moving along. Need to say hi to Ruby first, of course. I am real. I don't know if I have little ears though. Really like all of the ruined arches lined up like that. I think it looks really cool. Okay, so going back where I was going to go originally. Like, look how cool this looks. We've got the water with the star fragments and the little fountains. Amazing. Putting out all of these items must have taken forever. Look at that symmetry. I mean, I know that the two hyacinth lamps kind of alternate, but I'm personally very okay with that because I think it looks fantastic. Like, there's a time and a place for things to be, I don't want to say disorganized, but like an asymmetrical. I don't know why I'm acting like I know all of these things. I don't really, it's just what I personally like. So if you don't agree, that's completely okay, because it's just my opinion. What an amazing view. So I believe, yes, we're going down to Nook's Cranny and Abel's. And yet again, it just never fails to impress. It's just so visually pleasing. And those little snowboy sculptures is the word I'm looking for, that are on top of the columns look so cool too. Little corridor. Oh yes, we have to say hello very quickly. I love their tagline too. Gleam. I just think it's so fitting. So I figured out where the plaza was again, and then I turn around. And then I realize there's another amazing view to be had. Pretty sure those are the Pisces lamps. Very good item. I also really like the maypoles. They look really good too. And again, an amazing arched bridge view. Quite symmetrical, I would say. But no, it looks amazing. Look at this cute little cafe, restaurant, beachside cafe. It's really cute. I do go back to go look at the structure itself in a moment. But surrounding the pergola with the storefronts is always looks really, really good. Pergola, I think that's how you say it. I think probably in like every Animal Crossing video everywhere is someone trying to figure out how to say that word and then apologizing if they got it wrong. And I'm just gonna be another one of those people. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Anyway, as promised, back at the structure. That's what I'll call it for now. But it looks so good. And the bistro table itself is just top tier item. Alright, and then I run up here for a little bit just to look at a few things again because I couldn't resist. And also check the map, of course. So, back to the campsite like I mentioned I would be. I didn't realize that it was just, this is why this is sped up, because I didn't realize the campsite was blocked off on purpose. Or I guess maybe I should have said that a little bit differently, but just that it's blocked off so that it can look like a whole building. But I thought that there was like some way that I was supposed to get in there, so I'm running around trying to find it when it didn't exist. Hence why I sped it up. Anyways. One quick little look. I'm just gonna run around the long way to the plaza because I want to and because it's pretty. And truthfully, maybe it was because I was double checking that I didn't miss anything, but it was worth it. I also thought it was pretty funny I had to sit on that to get over because I knew that from the last time and then I did it again. I really don't know. Anyways, you can see me coming up on the plaza shortly here. So that means that we've come to the end of this island tour of Lumi. So Sarah, thank you again so much for letting me tour both of these islands for my YouTube channel. I really, really appreciate you and your talent because holy guacamole, this is just amazing. And to everyone else, if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day.